Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and we are continuing our series on the elements of Feng Shui. Today we are on number 4, the fourth element, which is the element of metal. Metal is all about clarity. It's about really having that sharp focus. If you are feeling unclear, if you're feeling like you can't focus or you don't know what your next steps are, oftentimes you are lacking in the element of metal. So what does metal, how does that show up, or how can we use it within our spaces? The shape for metal is round, or it could also be an arc or an oval. And that is can be represented obviously in many different ways in physical objects, things that are round, things that are oval, things that have an arc to them, right? The color is white. I'm wearing the color of metal today, which is white. So if you're needing to feel more focused, also gray. So you'll notice in the Feng Shui bagua, the two areas that correlate to metal are creativity in children, which has the white color that represents it, and then also the gray in the helpful people. So both of those colors, you know, when we think of silver or metal, we often think of that color gray. So that can also represent metal, the energy of metal. And so I kind of jumped ahead there, but the two areas in the Feng Shui bagua where metal can give you know, a big boost is the creativity in children area and the helpful people area. So children, it relates to your children. I also read that as pets. So your fur babies, as many like to call them, are also included in that. And then helpful people is relates to people being helpful in your life, to being in the right place at the right time. It also includes travel. So often this will say helpful people and travel, because travel is included in the helpful people area. So if you are needing a boost in these areas, take a look at your creativity in children. Take a look at your helpful people and see, do you have the element of metal there? And is it in balance with the other elements, right? You can, of course, if you need to focus, wear something that is white, wear something that is gray to help you focus. The other thing with focus is the clothing that is more fitted is going to actually help you focus more than like a pair of sweats. So it's interesting that, you know, oftentimes when we want to get comfy and, you know, aren't really raring to go, we want to throw on a pair of sweats, right? Because that's more about relaxation. That's more about flow than it is about clarity and focus and getting things done. So you will find that people that are metal are very focused, they're very organized, or if they have a lot of metal energy to them. So today I'm wearing some jewelry that's metal. So that's an easy way to add this element to your wardrobe, is add jewelry that's metal. This is metal. It also has crystals, which is more the earth energy, but I've got metal earrings on as well, and then of course the color white, which is about focus. So adding these colors into your wardrobe and also in your home, specifically in your home, to help balance the energy in particular spaces is really important. If you are intrigued by this whole talk about the elements and how you can use them to enhance in balance and bring harmony to your life, you definitely want to come to my retreat on Maui in November 2019, because we are going to be focusing, each day is going to be each of 5 of the days, because there's only 5 elements. We're going to do a focus on one of the elements, and so we're going to be doing experiential you know, experiences related to that element. We are going to be also observing where that element shows up in our environments, inside and outside, right? Where does that show up for us? So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're interested in learning more about that, or maybe you're just not sure and you want to chat, feel free to schedule a virtual coffee chat with me. There's a link to that below, or you can also just go on my website and click schedule an appointment, and that's the first one that comes up. It's free. And it just gives us an opportunity to chat about, you know, it's not a reading, it's not a feng shui consult, but I typically am able to give you a few ideas, or if you're just wanting more information about the retreat in general to see if that's a right fit for you, that is something that I'm willing to open my schedule for. So feel free to book that with me. Have an amazing, amazing day. Much love and aloha.